would say it's pretty much a general rule of thumb. Don't go after your boss, right?
Yeah.
But then I'd say on top of that, don't go after your boss's boss.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, don't go after your boss's boss's boss. And it seems like that's exactly what Simu Liu, aka Shang-Chi, has done in this case. And I think the most important thing in any conversation is context. And I think as an actor, the fact he missed this context from what was being said is shocking.
It doesn't take much to just look at the whole conversation. It wasn't even a conversation.
It's three lines
it was three
of text.
lines. I was about to say it was a press release, 3 lines, and he went, experience. Forgive me, it wasn't experience. It was experiment.
See how inconsequential this is? It's so stupid that this became a thing, all because someone didn't bother to read 3 lines of a press release from the CEO of the company you're working for. It's like, man, I'm telling you, play your cards right, because if this film doesn't do well, and you're doing stupid shit like this, and I want this movie to do well, trust me, it looks real cool, they won't be making another Shang-Chi movie. Like, no. Don't do that.
It's a dangerous game.
Stupid.
I didn't
know.
You're gonna elbow me.
No. Hey, Narendra again.
India.
No, we got Nonsensei, but today we have a new trailer teaser for Shang-Chi, the Legend of the Ten Rings. And as we said there's some internal bubblings going on at Marvel. The Black Widow thing, I think, was more equal. Maybe the company was wrong. Maybe they were wrong. Maybe Black Widow was wrong herself in Scarlett Johansson. But in this case, I think that Simu Liu is just wrong with his outrage for what Bob Chapek said here. Because all Bob Chapek said was, we're changing our release strategy and Shang-Chi is going to be a cool, different experience and experiment for us because we need to see exactly how to do these staggered releases. That's what he's talking about here. He's not talking about the marginalization of the Asian community, East Asian, South. He's not talking about this stuff. He's saying, business-wise, this is an experiment because we need to find out how to release the movies in the future.
Yeah, he's saying how many people's bums are going to be in these seats. How much money will we be making or losing on these big budgets? Because, you know, if this doesn't do so well in the cinemas with the money that it's making, the Eternals might be staggered.
Yeah.
Spider-Man might end up being staggered because that was the one where, you know, if people are going to be coming back to the cinemas, it's going to be for Spider-Man.
1.5 billion if it's in the right circumstances. And I think that's why they haven't dropped any marketing for that film, because they're not sure if they want to put the film out in December or they want to push it till next summer. Because it is a huge movie. It's going to make over $1 billion. And they need to make sure they make that money because that will essentially save them for the last year of box office failures because of the situation of the world. So it's going to be interesting to see. I do hope this film is good. The last trailer was even better than the first one. So I'm hyped. I'm just telling you, don't make stupid decisions. And I think from the star of the film, that was like some dumb stuff.
That was a bit dumb.
All right, but let's get to this trailer anyway because, hey, this film does look pretty good. Let's get to it. Let's go.
I know that you don't like to talk about your life, but a guy with a freaking machete for an arm just chopped our butts in half. Who are you?
On September 3rd, my father trained me to be an assassin, but that's not who I am. A Marvel legend will rise.
You got this.
Oh, that's a
Wow.
Thank you.
You can't outrun your destiny.
Wow. Oh, what the hell was that?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Shang.
S-H-A-N-G. Shang.
That's what I said.
Wow. I suppose they
Marvel
anticipated
Studios'
people
Shang-Chi
couldn't
and the
say the
Legend
name.
of the Ten Rings, rated PG-13.
Oh wow,
September
they're like
3rd.
phoenixes then, I guess. They looked like phoenixes at the end there, didn't they?
Yeah.
And the lion or bear, whatever it
It
is,
was like a buffalo, but maybe it was like a mystical buffalo.
was eating the phoenix out of the air.
That's what it looked like. Maybe it was too
Interesting.
quick.
Again, I think there was a lot of good stuff there. We got some cool hand-to-hand combat stuff, and I think that's the one big selling point of this film. The mysticism mixed with the hand-to-hand combat. Like, it's like you're mixing Doctor Strange and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And if you pull this off, this will be a really good movie. And there's a lot of visual stuff here. There's a lot of cool set designs as well. So I'm hyped. I want this to do well.
Yeah.
But coronavirus, Delta variant, stuff going on.
I don't think we're going to be watching this one in the cinema. We can't, like, it's actually something we can't do personally. But that doesn't mean that I won't be paying the money to Disney if they're going to be doing it online.
45 days late.
Disney Plus.
Like, expect our review like 50 days after the film comes out in that case.
Sorry, guys.
Or we would have just streamed it and then paid for tickets anyway.
Yeah, I'm happy to
maybe alternative solutions.
Alternative solutions while still, you know, doing the just thing.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
I will say some of these shots look absolutely banging. Like what you said before, Bea, about the hand-to-hand combat mixed with the magic and mysticism. These could be some of the most iconic fight scenes in Marvel history when it comes to fighting. Everyone remembers from The Winter Soldier the knife scene with Sebastian Stan throwing it and catching it and pushing it forward. Like, those clips constantly go kind of viral on YouTube, TikTok now. If this is hot like that, then, you know, this can do the same.
It can. And I think because of the way they've structured this film, because of the way it seems like they're doing it, there's a chance this could be one of the better MCU films. There's also a chance that it's not. You just don't know until you watch it. I will say Awkwafina, I'm not the biggest fan, alright, but I did see a character poster for her, and man's had like a bow and arrow. So she's not just a random bystander. She has some type of skills.
Oh.
And because of that, I'm thinking, did the dad set her on him to keep an eye on him? Is that what's happening here?
You know what?
I was shocked.
The dad might have that sort of power, though, because he's like a crime lord, basically. So she could be part of the play to bring him back home.
Yeah.
As like, chance meeting. What's your problem? And she kind of gets in his head and like semi-therapists him into going back home to face his demons.
I don't know, but I will say that character poster threw me for a loop. I thought, what's wrong here? What is she doing? Who is she? Because it seemed like from the trailers, she's completely inept.
Yeah, she seemed like a total like bystander, regular person, almost NPC-like.
A little bit, actually,
like from the way that they're framing her. A little bit NPC-like, which honestly can be good in a show or film because it kind of makes the watcher feel like they would be in that position. You know, it's a good play. It can be.
Yeah.
So I'd be interested to see what happens. We also got another couple shots of Abomination there.
Yeah.
They looked sick, guys.
Man's been upgraded. You know, they upgraded the special effects. He looks like a beast. He looks like a monster. So that's looking good. Also looks more comic accurate, which is always a good thing. Plus, I believe from the last trailer, that was Wong who was fighting Abomination, potentially in Madripoor. We don't know, but I'm telling you, there could be some very cool things happening in this movie. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there if you didn't. Shang-Chi himself said it right.
You did.
I say Shang-Chi sometimes. It's just how I've said it for years and years. Trust me, alright? I've read the comics for a very long time. Alright? I was reading Shang-Chi way before Shang-Chi was involved here. I was reading Iron Fist before Iron Fist was involved way back here. And Iron Fist might be in this, alright?
Oh, really?
He might be. I'm thinking the Heavenly Cities are involved some way, somehow, somewhere. They're getting involved. But Shang-Chi gonna come after you. You don't want that, do they want that?
No!
You really don't, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic.
I've been India.
She's been Nonsensei. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content, because we're hashtag never not hit. Just how it goes. Also bring the bakwas means nonsense in Punjabi. And we also bring that. Bring a lot. Bring a little, do a lot, do a little. But we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same. Slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more. See you then. Skadoosh.